Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Adrian here, back here at He Knows Sports, and today we're going to be talking about the NFL Draft, which I'm recording this at 12:28 a.m. on April 23rd. So the draft is literally at 8 p.m. tonight, technically. But by the time you see this, it'll probably be like sometime in the morning. But today I'm going to be talking about the first two rounds of the NFL draft and what I think is. I just picked up a random mock draft on the NFL website. I did, honestly, by the time I thought of the NFL draft, actually, I've been all over the place. By the time I thought about it, I didn't have enough time to make my own mock draft. But next year, I will make my own. So don't hold me to it, but I will. But let's just get into this. Honestly, you can see Ty Simpson, great quarterback. Love Alabama. Roll Tide. So with the first pick, unanimously, it's gonna be Fernando Mendoza. And honestly, I think this is the right pick for the Raiders. They need a quarterback, and they also need an offensive line. But I mean, offensive line isn't the biggest need. Honestly, a quarterback is always going to be the biggest need for a team, and Fernando Mendoza is the best quarterback in this draft, and honestly, the best quarterback by far. So, Fernando Mendoza, number one overall pick, I think is the right pick and will happen. The New York Jets taking Arvell Reese at 2. I think they do. They do need a quarterback, and Ty Simpson has been the number 2 guy unanimously. And honestly, here, I could see them either taking Arvell Reese or taking. I could see 3 possible things going down. They take Arvell Reese, and that should be it. They take Ty Simpson, and that just be it. Or the Jets do something stupid like the Jets always do, and they trade their pick away, and they don't have a first-round pick. But I think Arvell Reese will be the number 2 pick. He's just way too freakishly athletic to not be taken high. And honestly, if they don't, then the next team will take him. So I think number 2 pick will happen. Number 3, Arizona Cardinals taking David Bailey. Again, another pick I think that will happen. David Bailey is a crazy pick. He's a crazy athlete. Dude had like 12 and a half, 13 and a half sacks last year against one of the best defenses in college football. So yeah, I think this is exactly what Arizona needs, and I think they take him. Tennessee Titans going with Jeremiah Love. Honestly, not the worst pick. Do I think they need a running back? Yes. But do I think they take Jeremiah Love at number 4? Taking a running back in the top 5, much less the top 10, has always been a slippery slope. The only guy I can think of that's worked was Saquon. Some people might say Bo Jackson, but again, he didn't play that long, got hurt. So I think I wouldn't fault Tennessee for taking him. Jeremiah Love is a great running back, great player. I just think taking him this high is a little bit of a reach for the best player and not your need type of pick. The New York Giants taking Francis Mauigoa. Honestly, right pick. Definitely what the Giants need, especially if they're going to keep Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterboo healthy. And honestly, this is the best pick for them. Number 6. All right, so the number 6 Cleveland Browns. Monroe Freeling, he came from Georgia. Most Georgia players in the draft do well. We've really a lot of seen defense. So I don't know how to feel about this, but honestly, seeing that he played through an ankle injury and Georgia still played pretty well throughout the year, I think will be good. We need O-line. So I'm not mad at the pick. Kind of wish we got a receiver like Carnell Tate or Jordan Tyson. But yeah, don't really hate the pick by Cleveland. Just kind of wish it was somebody else. But it's definitely a need that we. It's definitely a need. So number 6, the Washington. Not 6. Number 7, the Washington Commanders and Mansour Delane. Honestly, Mansour Delane last year at LSU, even though LSU didn't have the best year, they were pretty good defense. And he had great speed, great ball skills, and can definitely shut down one side of the field. And I think that's what he's really good at. And I think that's a good pick by Washington because they either just let go or are probably going to let go Marshawn Lattimore. So picking up a young guy and training him to be that is pretty good. The New Orleans Saints and Ruben Bain Jr. I think it's a great pick. Ruben Bain is pretty good. I think his biggest downfall is going to be his arms because he just does not have the longest arms. But I don't see that being, his greatest downfall. I see him being a pretty good player. Probably not the player we think, but I think a pretty good player. Number 9, Kansas City taking Caden Proctor. And right here, I'm not the biggest Kansas City fan. I'm not a Kansas City fan in the slightest. Never. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is a great player. I'll give him that, but I just don't like Patrick Mahomes. But them taking Caden Proctor, going to be guaranteed Hall of Famer. Strong, fast, quick. I mean, he's got everything you need. And so they got that. Caden Proctor, that's the best pick they could get. I mean, they're already a championship team without him. But you just get a young O-lineman instead of kind of bridging with older guys, and they can actually develop a player. So I think that'll be good. With number 10, New York Giants again after the trade with Cincy to get Caleb Downs. Honestly, Giants need defensive players, and I think Caleb Downs is a great safety. I mean, like when you look at this, if you're one of those stat watchers, Caleb Downs is not going to stand out on the stat sheet. He may have a couple of tackles, maybe an interception. But if you actually watch Ohio State football and watch the games, you realize how good of a player he is because he's always making the right play. And I mean, you hear from former teammates like Kool-Aid McKinstry, Terrion Arnold, that when he stepped on the field at Alabama as a true freshman, he was one of the smartest guys on the field. So I think the Giants getting a young, hungry guy who's smart, great instincts, great leadership, will definitely take their defense higher. So the Dolphins, Carnell Tate, I love it. They got rid of Tyreek. They got rid of Waddle. I think it was great for them to clear house at the top, keep those guys behind them. Go get you a guy who can do that. Carnell Tate is that. I wanted Cleveland to get him, but hey, what can't hate the pick for Miami. It's a great pick right there. So at Dallas going to get Sonny Styles. Honestly, Sonny Styles, to me, after just watching the combine, I mean, had a friggish combine. Dude ran like a 4.3 as a linebacker. I mean, he's going to be a great player, and Dallas is just great at getting offensive players. So I think it's great. I think Sonny Styles is a great pick for them. Detroit and Spencer Fano. Did not watch much Utah football, but I've heard a lot of great things. And yeah, I think Detroit is. Now this is a trade for the Rams, so the Rams are supposed to have this pick. Yeah, I mean, I don't see Detroit making this pick. I mean, Spencer Fano is a great player, but yeah, I just don't see him making a jump up that high to get him. Caleb Banks, great player. Watched a lot of Florida football. I'm originally from Florida, so I got to see him play. while I was still in high school down there, and he's a beast of a player, big dude. Not an every down guy, obviously. Most D linemen aren't, but he can, especially in situations where you need a pushback. He's your guy. Akeem Mesidor, another great player from Miami. He's an older guy, so yeah, he's gonna be that. And it's 16. Ty Simpson. Um, the Jets jumping up to take Ty Simpson. Not mad at him for making this pick because they need a quarterback. But the one thing the Jets can't do with this guy is give up way too early. They cannot give up on him way too early because that's what they do. They give up way too early or they wait way too long. Ty Simpson's a great player. Honestly, I think he's more of a round 2 pick. But, I mean, you can't really we can't really determine what he is. I mean, last year at Alabama, he had his growing pains, but I think he'll be all right. And I don't fault the Jets for making this trade. If they do, I wouldn't fault them for it because they need a quarterback. So 17, Los Angeles Rams taking Makai Lemon. Honestly, that's another great pick. Makai Lemon is a great wide receiver, and yeah, I mean, him learning behind Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams, two of the best receivers in football right now. I think they got it. Minnesota taking Colton Hood. Ooh. I mean, Colton Hood was good at Tennessee last year, but he just gave up a little too much for me. And that's all I can say is he gave up a little too much for me. Not a terrible player, but just a little too lackadaisical with everything. So we got number 19, Carolina Panthers taking Kenyon Sadiq. I mean, dude ran like a 4.3 as a tight end. I think Carolina's perfect for taking this. Bryce Young is doing good with that as the quarterback. So I think them taking Kenyon Sadiq was great. Yeah. And so the Browns traded because we're supposed to have the 24th pick, but we trade the 24th pick and jump up and take Jordan Tyson. Honestly, like I said earlier about the pick, not mad. Kind of wanted Carnell Tate, but Jordan Tyson's also a great receiver, and he'll also be in the same city as his brother. Can't remember his name because I do not watch Cleveland Cavaliers basketball, but what's his name? Oh. Jalen Tyson, that's his name. I knew it started with a J. So Jalen Tyson, he'll be in the same city with his brother. So that's kind of cool. Pittsburgh taking, I'm not even going to try that name. I mean, pretty big guy, but Penn State just had a terrible year, so it was just kind of hard watching them play. So can't even be mad. Let's see, how big is this dude? So he will become a good starter within 2 years. Okay. Okay. So 6'4" and a quarter, 320 pounds. Okay, I mean not terrible. But yeah, I mean he did a vertical and a broad jump, so it wasn't terrible. Alright. So Kansas City taking Jamon McCoy. Jamon McCoy was my QB1, CB1 for this year. This is a trade with the Chargers, so yeah, Kansas City getting a corner. I'm not mad at it. I mean, Jamon McCoy is a pretty good corner, and honestly, I wanted him to be better. I want him to actually play this year, but he tore his ACL, so. But yeah, so I think that's a good pick. Philly taking Omar Cooper Jr. I think Omar's good because they're probably going to end up losing A.J. Brown. But, I mean, Fernando Mendoza did a lot for that team. And he made them look a lot better than what they really are. I think Philly is not wrong for taking a wide receiver like that. but I feel like I can just see a couple of players that'll be better. That I can just see a couple players that'll be so much better, and it would just be like of course, Cincy was not Cincy, Indiana was good, but am I gonna sit here and say that they were one of the best teams, or the receiver was one of the best teams without Fernando Mendoza? Absolutely not. Fernando Mendoza made that team. But not saying that other players were terrible. I'm just saying I don't think Omar Cooper is that worthy of a first-round pick. All right, so Dallas with the trade from us, taking Chris Johnson, cornerback out of San Diego State. Honestly, did not watch San Diego State, so hope he's good, but I mean, it's Dallas, so I couldn't really say anything. Miami taking Keldrick Folk with a projected trade with the Bears. Wouldn't be mad at it because Miami needs defense, so I think he could be a pretty good player. Buffalo Bills taking Casey Concepcion. Honestly, Josh Allen does need receivers, and Casey Concepcion and DJ Moore are two great players, and I think Casey Concepcion can be a very good player in the league. Let's see. I mean, what do they project them to be? Will become a good starter within 2 years. I think that's pretty right. What was his 40 time? I don't think he even ran at the combine. Yeah, I don't think he ran at the combine. But he had great speed though, so I'm not even mad. San Francisco taking Caleb Lamu. Again, did not watch much Utah football, but I've heard a lot about this guy, and I think he will be a great player. Houston Texans, Blake Miller. Again, did not watch a lot of Clemson either, so I hope that he's good. I can only hope. So, 29, the Chargers with projected trade with the Chiefs. Taking Caden McDonald, Ohio State D tackle, great player. The Chargers needed that for help on the defensive line, so not mad at them. And he's a great run defender, and yeah, I think that's a great pick by the Chargers. Bears with a trade from the Dolphins, taking Dylan Thieneman. I've heard a lot about Dylan Thieneman, and I think he's a great safety. I mean, he's 6', 201. Yeah, great safety, great box guy. Because he's really fast. So you can put him in the box too. You can put him out in coverage. He'll be just fine. Excuse me. New England Patriots taking Eli Stowers. I think this is a great pickup for them. They can do that. Take Stowers. I mean, Stowers is, how much does he weigh? 239. Oh wow. 6'4", 230, 240. We're in a 4.51. Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty good player. I mean, he played quarterback for a while, so he's a pretty smart guy. He went to Vanderbilt. Got to be really smart to get in there. So he's good. He's a great player, and I watched him play with oh my gosh, I forgot his name. He was in the Heisman Trophy race, but he played with him at Vanderbilt as a quarterback. So I think he'll be perfectly fine, especially playing with Jake May. And the end of round 1, Seattle takes our Mason Thomas, and I've heard a lot about this guy just from watching Alabama play Oklahoma. He's a disruptor, honestly, one of the best edge rushers in the draft, and I think he'll be a perfect player. So let's get into round 2. All right. So in round 2, we got the Jets taking Denzel Boston. It's a great pick. Arizona Cardinals taking Max. I'm not going to try that. From Arizona State, great player. I've seen a lot of him. Texas A&M, Tennessee Titans taking Chase Bicentis from Texas A&M, great player. The Raiders, Peter Woods, heard a lot from him last year. Thought he was going to enter last year. and he didn't, but he came back, played a decent year this year, so I'm not even mad. Christian Miller, D tackle from Georgia, pretty good player. Lee Hunter from Texas Tech, another great player for the Texans. Cleveland getting TJ Parker at edge. Again, not mad at us for getting an edge, but again, feel like there's just other players out there for us to get, and I don't see us taking another edge. Kansas City, Derek Moore, great player from Michigan, great edge. Cincinnati gets Emmanuel McNeil Warren from Toledo, great player. Saints get Avian Terrell, another great player. His brother's AJ Terrell, so it's good to see Clemson churn out good brother cornerbacks. Miami takes D'Angelo Pons, honestly. Yes, another great corner from Indiana, and he popped up the last 2 years, so I think he'll be good. CJ Allen, Georgia linebacker, great linebacker, smart. Baltimore Ravens taking Emmanuel Pregnon. I think it's a great player from Oregon, and I think he'll be just good. Jacob Rodriguez, one of the best linebackers last year, and honestly could see him going higher than 46. The Indianapolis Colts taking Deshaun Stribling. I mean, he did decent last year at Ole Miss. Got to see him terrorize Mississippi State. Go Bulldogs. Boom. Antonio Williams from Clemson. Another great wide receiver from Clemson, so I think he'll be good. Traden Stukes from Arizona. Did not see much of him. Cassius Howell, Texas A&M, terrorized everybody. Grayson Halton from Oklahoma. Did not see much of him. Malik Muhammad, great player from great corner. Was a very good ball hawk and could kind of do everything. Zachariah Branch, honestly, I see his career starting out as like a great return guy. Until he kind of gets his head at receiver, then he'll be good. But yeah, AJ Halsey, another great safety out of LSU, another great defense player out of LSU. Keelan Rutledge, did not see much of him. I heard about him, I did not watch much of him. Anthony Hill Jr., another great linebacker, great guy. You can blitz. He's a really good blitzer and good at coverage. Penn State again, did not watch much of Penn State. Jeremy Bernard, I think he could honestly go higher than 58, but don't count on it. But I think San Francisco's great for getting him. Keontae Scott, another great player. Austin Barber, another great player. Jennings Dunker, another great player. Jordan Price, really great. Malachi Lawrence, and Mike Washington Jr. Yeah, I can see Seattle getting him after they just lost. My brain is fried right now. After they just lost, what's his face, the running back. I mean, 6'1", 223, 4'3". He had a production score, wasn't great, but had a great athleticism score. So I think he'll be a great. I think he'll be a decent player. But yeah, that's it. It's your boy Adrian. It's been great having you. And yes, I do know sports.